Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday morning, and I'm back from vacation, just away for 4 days or so to get some R&R for sure. And we wanted to start a conversation, just getting updated on the news that NYRA and FanDuel they're at an impasse on being able, FanDuel to, basically air NYRA's New York Racing's content, right? And that creates a huge problem. I think on the 11th of July, in 2 days, Saratoga opens, so we won't be able to see New York Racing over our FanDuel account, particularly here in New Jersey. And it also affects, because FanDuel owns TVG, we obviously won't be able to wager, right? There is an impasse with NYRA, FanDuel / TVG. Now, TVG and FanDuel is losing a lot of business because we also can't get Texas races, as you well know. They've had some pretty big races down in Lone Star the last month or two that we were unable to, one, view the content, two, be able to wager on it for sure, right? And even at the local OTBs here, which in New Jersey call favorites, we have no ability to make the wager and or see the content of the videos for sure. So again, I wanted to open up a healthy dialogue in our community and let me, one, know how it affects you, if it does at all. Two, what do we need to do across the industry where these contractual debates, where it affects the public, right? That you're not able to view the races, you're not able to wager on the races. And I think a lot of times these decisions, of course, they're financial, and I get it, and they want it to be fair, transmitting content from one outlet to another. But at the end of the day, it is the public and the patrons like you and I that ultimately funds the sports. We see it when this type of thing happens. We see it when there's a disqualification and everybody gets paid but the people that wagered on those horses that eventually got put up to first, or that was first and got paid and got taken down. At some point, we just got to look at the industry as a whole and be on one accord. Now, I always thought there should be a governing body across the board to give it some continuity. But each one of these racetracks operate independently. You know that from Churchill Downs. You know that from New York Racing. You know that from all the other venues throughout the country. And again, even though it's one industry, there is no common thread that governs the conduct, suspensions of trainers, maybe, just as an example, how one track views another. This trainer can't run here, but he can run there. So again, the question I have, and let's have a healthy dialogue, respectful and classy, how do we resolve this? What's your thoughts on this? For sure. I know it affects me big time here, because Saratoga is opening. I do all of Saratoga race for the summer meet, which is, our premier meet, just like Del Mar is out in California. But we won't be able to see the New York races. Now, I can go to Fox Sports, okay, because I think NYRA may be trying to move away from FanDuel TVG, and they do have Fox Sport that I can get here on my TV, and I do watch races through there, so that's not going to be an issue. What will be an issue for me, though, is I won't be able to wager on New York races because our only outlet here in New Jersey is funded through TVG for NJ Bets, I think it's called. So it's a real big conundrum, right? Maybe I'll save money for sure. But let me know what you think, classy people. Let's have a healthy discussion. And at some point, I do believe we need a governing body. Not that we need more government overseeing everything, but there has to be some continuity with rules and regulations not independently but collectively of what they're going to do across the industry, right? I think it's going to lend to building the sport, because right now they're not building anything. You're not getting new bettors, particularly the young folks, right? They got sports betting, and there's nothing really attractive about horse racing to the average young people that goes to these sports book, and I see them all the time. And they'd be packed in there for sports. So let's talk about it. Let's have a healthy discussion. It is our game. It's the game that we love. I think it's in order that we have a healthy discussion. My name is Wayne Bolden. I am your Speed King. No more content on TVG/FanDuel, right from New York Racing in Saratoga. The great spot is coming up on the 11th of July. Let me know what you think. Keep it classy 100. For sure.